Things just went from bad to worse for the industry as the Wonder Boy is out. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So let's step back on the Moto merry-go-round and do a little whistleblowing as we examine the good, the bad, and maybe even a little bit of the ugly.
No, Walty, not the ugly. Only report on rainbows and sunshine.
No. Somebody's got to read between the lines and look between the ruts, and we got a big, old, fat rut to look in today. The Wonder Boy, the chosen one, the Moto Messiah. The industry had pinned all their marketing around this guy, paid him gazillions of dollars, is out.
Actually, halfway relieved, Walty. The industry's swamp infested.
This is Gladiator Games, blood sport industry. Listen, man, love the industry. Worked in the industry for many years. Still have a lot of friends in the industry. I'm cheering for our sport, but unfortunately, I saw this thing a-coming. They pinned this all on the Wonder Boy. And that overnight success was just a little bit too much. Insanity, and the poor guy. I mean, this sucks really for us as fans because we want to see our best riders out there. Sure, we don't like to see somebody run away with it and just smoke all our heroes, but at the same time, if that's what we got to deal with, we're ready to deal with that. If that's what it takes to see racing, like that's what we want to see. But we definitely don't want to see the Wonder Boy go out with injury because now there's an asterisk to whoever wins this season that we didn't have the best guy on the track. And this isn't an uncommon story. We've seen this many, many times before. Just the most recent one, Eli. OJ's a jump, busts his Achilles, Chase gets the Supercross title, right? Asterisk. Now, you got to be in it to win it. It is Gladiator Games, blood sport. It doesn't really matter. These dudes get paid. Hey, it's a part of the sport. It's not if you're going to get hurt. It's when and how bad. But this one's big, and I'll tell you why. This one could reach a little bit deeper than we actually realize. Because you see, Jetson, had it been all rainbows and sunshine, the Anderson incident hadn't happened, the Boo Birds hadn't came out, his agent hadn't gone rogue or got accused of it. He clearly was not having fun on the track out there. In fact, he might be halfway relieved that he gets to tap out of this whole mess, maybe let the dust settle. Well, so when he comes back, he might be welcomed. Now, this might be what it takes for us to actually, or the fans as a whole, to welcome him back in with open arms because, we want to see somebody come back after injury just like Tomac. I mean, Tomac never had to deal with the Boo Birds ever once. But you see, Tomac never got ushered in as the Wonder Boy, the chosen one, the Moto Messiah. It was so see-through. And then it got just a little blatant when they were selling donuts in the stadiums and then selling tickets to participate in some kind of fan experience. And Jetson, this wasn't any of his idea. He was just going along for the ride. He's a kid. He was a deer in the headlights. But this is getting a little sketch because you see the industry had invested everything into the Wonder Boy. He was the face of the sport. It's no secret. We all know it. I've even seen other longtime people in the industry admit as much in a lot of other channels, even mainstream channels that couldn't ignore this narrative that we were able to bring to light, have in fact mentioned it as well and acknowledged it as well. But my concern at the moment, his plan is to, according to what I saw him say, is hopefully be back for the outdoors. That's if everything goes as planned. And how many things go as planned with injuries or just the sport in general? Very rarely. He could be out till next Supercross season, which would just be a huge just vacuum in the sport. And it's good. Right now, the higher ups, the suits in the industry are in panic mode. And you know what they're doing, right? They're looking to Danger Boy.
Screw the industry. I'm Danger Boy Deegs. Full send, baby.
Danger Boy, he's our plan B. He can be the new face of the sport. He's a little ornery, though, and he does kind of have a loose lip, sink ship. So, we got to try to tame that kid and, get him to conform the way the Wonder Boy. He can't. These are gladiators. They can't conform. The fact that you got the Wonder Boy to conform was luck. Just because he was a deer in the headlights. He didn't know any better. He's going along for the ride. He was trusting the people around him. Then we saw him. He inked up. He's like, I don't dig this. He didn't see him pushing donuts, not even once after it launched. He sees the social media post. He sees how it made him look soft and watered down. And unfortunately, it was just all the people circling him that wanted to get a piece of the action. That's what's up. He did not dig that. He was not having fun. But here's the bigger issue, and we pulled it. If you're new, get subscribed to the channel and jump over to the community page and participate in some of the polling. Bring an open face and some tear-offs, if you like, because the roost tends to fly. We asked it, is there a chance that we may never even get to see this rivalry now that everybody, including mainstream Moto media, is talking about? Danger Boy versus the Wonder Boy. It's going to be epic, and it's going to be one for the ages. We might not even see it. Because here's the thing, friends. The Wonder Boy has enough money to ride off into the sunset. He wasn't happy before the injury. There's no rush for him to come back to that environment. His money is safe. His investments are safe. And his investments are much deeper than this fan fest and donut pushing. That's nothing. He would probably wishes that never even happened. His money's probably in all kinds of secured investments, real estate, stocks, dividends, bonds, whatever, all kinds of interest-bearing vehicles. He doesn't need the money anymore. So, there's a good chance. I mean, we were talking about, everybody's thought, 72 wins and going for the record, and Danger's going to be there, hassling him for his whole, his whole career. He's going to have to deal with Danger. He might decide he doesn't even want to deal with that. He might decide he doesn't need to deal with that. This is getting a little bit sketch. So we asked it on the community page of the channel. Is there a chance that we might never get to see the Danger Boy, Wonder Boy rivalry even happen? Let's jump over, reveal that polling, then we're going to meet back here, wrap it up. Let's get started.
All right, race fans, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors, and throw on a fresh pair of tear-offs because the roost is about to fly. When asked on the Walty Wanderers community page of the YouTube channel, is there a chance that Jett could retire from the sport early and we never even get to see him and Danger face off? 30% of you at the time of this video said, yup, there's a good chance that dude's just going to ride off into the sunset and say later, while 70% of you said, no way, Jose. He'll be back and Danger and him will face off at some point. Well, your guess is as good as mine, but there's always a chance he could, in fact, pull the plug on this whole rivalry. Let's jump back to the studio and wrap this one up.
All right, friends, welcome back, and there you go. So, the majority of the people are like, yeah, no, Wonder Boy and Danger will eventually meet each other on the track. But you know what? They might. There's a good chance they might, but there's also a good chance they may not. And you see, the Wonder Boy, he's, like I said, this is unprecedented. We've never seen a rider cash in at the front of their career at this magnitude. He's made more money than any other rider in world history, in Moto history. This guy's got plenty of money. He does not need to come back. And he's got a brother. And Hunter's pretty damn good. And there's a good chance, Hunter could continue to carry the torch for the family. But, I think it's really a tough one for me, man. It's really a tough one. I think if I had to bet on this, and you guys all know, I'm not a betting man. Calculated risk, sure. Speculation, okay, for the channel. I believe what we'll see is there's probably a chance Jetson's not going to line up for the outdoors. And if he does, I don't think we're going to get the best Jetson, and he's going to go out there and put it on cruise control. By the time Danger hits the 450 class, Lord willing, everybody doesn't have the big injury, and the planets align perfectly, because that's what it's going to take in a sport like this. And the speeds these guys are going now, and the microscope we have on the industry itself in terms of finding more speed. Trainers, data. One tick quicker here on the whoop. It's just under a microscope. If we can get the planets to align perfectly, And Danger, finally, the hype the industry wants. Danger Boy meets the Wonder Boy. It's going down. It's a showdown at the OK Corral. If we even get that, do you think it could go on for years and years and years? Not in this sport, friends. We'll be lucky if we get to see that for a season, a series, much less a season or two. I'm not sure we're going to see Danger be able to, go toe-to-toe with the Wonder Boy for years and years, for like a 10-year run. I hope so. That would be phenomenal. But we're seeing a lot of new crop of riders come up. Eventually, these guys will not be in the limelight at the levels they are now because somebody always rises up and challenges. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy that wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Jetson, welcome to the swimming pool. Unfortunately, brother, you found yourself in the deep end. Gladiator games, a blood sport, man. Hats off to you, dude. This is no joke, this stuff. And then when Wall Street infiltrates the industry the way they have, you got sucked up by the Moto machine, dude. But at least you cashed in. So either way, I would put a big old smile on that face, which you're pretty good at doing. Whether it's fake or real, it doesn't even matter because at this point, you can ride off into the sunset. We are all cheering for you to make a comeback because we want to see the best riders the world has to offer on the track. And that's why Walty's going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, gonna love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.